Lately, as so-called 2019 is approaching, there's a lot of rumors. It's time for us to be out of here. Or whatever, we have to be beamed out, zoomed out, or the curse gonna be broken, or whatever the case may be. So that's something like I feel I need to address. Why? Because in the year 2000, there was something like that, even among Hebrews, that a lot of Hebrews end up leaving the truth because, well, they were waiting for the slavery to be over or whatever the case they were waiting for. So not only Christians got deceived in 2000, but a lot of Hebrews too. They left the truth because elders or people were telling them in 2000 is the year. Genesis 15:13. This is where they get that prophecy from, the 400 years of prophecy. Genesis 15 and 13. Let's address this right quick, because we don't want, anyone who follow us, you get deceived. You understand? Or is it any truth in that? Okay.
Genesis 15, verse 13.
Read.
And he said unto Abraham, know of a surety that thy seed shall be a stranger in a land that is not theirs, and shall serve them, and they shall afflict them 400 years.
They'll afflict them 400 years. Read.
And also that nations whom they shall serve will I judge, and afterward shall they come out with great substances.
Right. So they say, you see, are people gonna go to being afflicted for 400 years? You understand? Here it should say afterward. After that 400 years, we're gonna come out with great substance, and that nation will be judged. There is no denying that. All right. Verse 15.
Verse 15. And thou shalt go to thy fathers in peace. Thou shalt be buried in a good old age. But in the fourth generation, they shall come hither again, for the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet full. Is not yet full.
So what's that talking about, America or Egypt? Let me explain that. It says, but in the fourth generation, they, your seed, they're gonna come back to Canaan, to the land where Abraham was living. For the iniquity of the Amorites is not yet full, because the Amorites probably did some the Most High dislike. So in the fourth generation, the Israelites were supposed to destroy the Amorites. You understand? For their sins. So in the 400 years, you understand, it would also mark the beginning of the punishment of the Amorites. Today, do we have Amorites? Do we have Amorites around? No. You understand? So the 400 years of prophecy to Abraham, that was talking about Egypt, our people being in Egypt. But what about now? In those days we're living in. When is it over? When is the curse going to be broken? We're going to see. All right, get me Luke 17, verse 20. Because, we don't want no one to be deceived in the truth. Or 2019 is the year. Then when 2019 passed, a lot of you with your head down and you're so sad. You sad and you confused. You wanna leave the truth.
That's your problem.
You understand? Because no one is pushing that. I don't know who's pushing that 2019 thing, but I feel like he has a white man all over it. You understand? Because the Bible never mentioned about 2019, anything like that.
You said no one knows
You will see. Because here's the thing. The 400 years of slavery was for Egypt. And after that 400 years, the Bible said we'd had to, the iniquity of the Amorites. Amorites had to pay for their sins by our hands, to the hand of the Israelites. You understand? But today we ain't got no Amorites. You understand? So we know that prophecy was concerning the actual Egypt. This one, let's see what the Bible says. I mean, if it's 2019, hell, I'm happy, I'll be out of this kingdom, you understand, of this wicked land. That'd be great. It's not like I'm not happy if it is. You understand? But let's see what the Bible says though. If it's any time, I'm happy. You understand? Read Luke 17 and 20.
The book of Luke, chapter 17, verse 20.
Uh-huh.
And when he was demanded of the Pharisees, when the kingdom of the Most High shall come,
Uh-huh.
he answered them and said, the kingdom of the Most High cometh not with observations.
Right. So the Bible say when they ask him, when is the kingdom is coming? They say, when is the kingdom? Christ said, don't worry, the kingdom is not gonna come with observation. What does that mean, that observation? Let me show you what that means when he says observation. Get me Ecclesiastes 11 and 4. I'm gonna show you what that observation is. Ecclesiastes 11 and 4. The kingdom is not coming by you observing it or by a specific date. You're by watching the sky. You understand? That's not how the kingdom is coming. I'm gonna show you. Ecclesiastes 11 and 4.
Ecclesiastes chapter 11, verse 4.
Get that? Read.
He that observeth the wind shall not sow,
Uh-huh.
and he that regardeth the clouds shall not reap.
That's the observation. By you observing, hoping that the kingdom come. The kingdom is not coming. He says, he that observes the wind shall not sow. The kingdom of the Most High, we're going to see later on, is not something you're just going to get out of the blue. By not putting work in. You understand? That's what he's saying. If you just sit there and observe the wind, does that mean your farm is growing? No, you're not sowing anything. You understand? You're just observing, something. The kingdom is not coming by observing, but just waiting for it to come. Let's go back to Luke. I'm going to show you what I mean. Verse 22. Luke 17, verse 21.
Luke 17, verse 21.
Read.
Neither shall they say, lo here or lo there, for behold, the kingdom of the Most High is within you.
Is when?
Is within you.
So when is the kingdom is coming, actually? The kingdom is coming when you're ready. Because the kingdom is already within you. You are the kingdom. You are the kings. Our women are the queens. Our children are the princes. Our elders, you understand? Well, they're still elders. You understand? So we already have the kingdom. The Bible said the kingdom is within you. Now, is that going to come with observation? You understand? By you sitting there and observing, waiting for a time, only if we knew that we have to build a kingdom. Because a lot of you come to this truth thinking it's the same as Christianity. Christianity, they're just hoping for white Jesus to break through the sky and we all skip to heaven. This is what's going to mark the kingdom. No. The Bible never talk of such a thing. The kingdom's got to be built by us. You understand? Then a Mashiach. When we get ready, the children of the kingdom ready, then the bride is going to come. You understand? So basically, the kingdom is waiting for us to be built. It's not going to build itself, obviously. You understand? Read. I'm going to show you. We're going to get more now.
Verse 22. And he said unto the disciples,
Read.
the days will come when he shall desire to see one of the days of the Son of Man, and he shall not see it.
He shall not see it. There'll be a day. That's what today. Like in 2019, people hoping that they see the day. That's why they keep putting date. 2012. 1844, there was one. You understand? 2019 now is a new one. People desire to see the day of Hamashiach, but they're not going to see it. Read. We'll show you why. Read.
And they shall say to you, see here or see there. Go not after them, nor follow them.
Don't follow people that are putting date on the return of Hamashiach. That's what it's saying. Don't follow no one that tell you there's a time for that. You understand? Or the day. Okay? Because we're going to show you even Hamashiach don't know that day. You understand? How do you figure that out? If Hamashiach don't know himself. You understand? Or 1619, 2019. Well, this captivity, the Most High didn't put a date on this captivity. On Egypt captivity, he did, but not on this one. There was no date set on that one. I'm going to show you. Get me Micah 4 and 10.
The book of Micah, chapter 4, verse 10. Be in pain.
I want you to read that slowly for me. Read.
Be in pain and labor to bring forth. And labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion.
The Bible says, be in pain and labor. What does that mean, brothers? Labor.
Work.
Work. Work. Work. You got to work to bring forth. That's why it says the kingdom is not coming with observation. It's coming with your work. It's you building that kingdom. You understand? Oh, if only we knew, we understand that we have to build that kingdom. That kingdom is not going to, come out of the blue. It's not coming with observation like we're observing the wind and hoping our seed are sown. You understand? We got to work for this kingdom.
Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion, like a woman in travail. For now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field.
Right, stop here. It says like a woman in travel. When a woman is pushing a baby, does she just sit around and wait for the baby to pop out? She got to push, man. She got to be in pain. While we're in pain, we're going through what we're going through in America. We got to labor. We got to work for that kingdom. You understand? Now, let me ask the question for all those people that say 2019. Do you feel like we're ready for a kingdom? Do you feel like we put enough work for that kingdom yet? No, talk to me. You understand? Do we feel like as a nation we united enough to have a nation in 2019? We're not there yet. You understand? We're very young in this truth, actually.
Even right now, some camp don't even want to come together. So
no, some camp won't even come together. Some brothers that see on the street, actually, a couple of brothers tell me there's another camp that met them while they were teaching. That camp tell them, who gave you the right to teach?
Really?
I was on YouTube and...
What camp?
I don't want to name no camp, brother. But the brothers went to that other camp and say, who gave you the right to teach the word of God? We got camps still talking about if you're not in my camp, you're not in the truth. Like they are the truth. You understand? So, are we ready for 2019? I don't see it. You understand? I don't see our people being ready. You understand? So, forget it. Israel, you're not there yet. We're not where we want to be. You understand? The work we need to put in, we still haven't put them in. We still haven't built our own school. We still haven't built nothing for our people. We're not ready yet. The unity is not there. You understand? All right, finish Micah 4 verse 10 for me. All right. So the Bible says we got to labor, brother. Like, the kingdom is within you. It's already here. What are you waiting for? Now, if you want it to come, what do we need to do?
Keep the law.
No, that's not what it says. If we want the kingdom to come, what do we do? Labor, like a woman in pain. Push. What does that, when you see a woman having a baby, she's pushing. Keep pushing, Israel. That's what the Bible is saying. Keep teaching, whatever you're doing. If you can teach, teach. If you can sing, sing. If you can make art, do that. You understand? Whatever your talent is, execute that talent. Because the Bible says what? We are different members in one body. Different members got different skills and talents, different things they can do. Not everybody can be a teacher, but you can do poetry. Do that. You can sing. Do that. Let's all of us keep pushing. That's what it is. That's that woman in travel. You understand? That woman is pushing that child. You understand? That's how we're going to be out of it, by putting works in. You understand? Anything we can do to bring that truth toward the end of the earth, that's what we got to do, using our talents. I know a lot, Israel love music. I know a lot of music, Hebrew music is banging on YouTube. And I congratulate every brothers and sisters putting that work in. You understand? People doing poetry, people doing arts, dancing. And no, don't hide your talent in this truth. Because this is what we got to do to be out of here. Not just sitting there and wait for a day. And wait for 2019. The Bible says we got to labor for this. So you think, it was so easy for us to sin. Now it's going to be so easy for us to go out. No, it's not like that. No, it was easy to sin, but it's easy. It's hard to get out. You understand? We got to labor and work for it. That's why Christ said, don't wait for the kingdom with observation. You understand? It's not coming with you looking at the sky. The Bible says, all right, read.
Be in pain and labor to bring forth, O daughter of Zion.
Read.
Like a woman in travail. For now shalt thou go forth out of the city, and thou shalt dwell in the field, and thou shalt go even to Babylon. There shalt thou be delivered. There the Most High shall redeem thee from the hand of thine enemies.
Right, so there in the land of Babylon, that's not talking about the old Babylon. That's the Babylon the Great. There in that land, you don't have to flee to Egypt, because I back then, couple of years back, there was a doctrine we have to go to Africa. You understand? We have to flee America. I met so many jacked up brothers. You understand? Brother tell me he's fleeing to the U.S. Virgin Island from U.S. I'm like, you realize there's U.S. on it? On Virgin Island? So, fleeing U.S. and going to U.S. Virgin Island, isn't that still United States? And the brother said, as long as you're not here. I'm like, bro, there's nowhere the white man is not.
What's the difference?
You understand? Every government is his puppets. You understand? So, just forget it, man. The Bible said, there in Babylon, you're going to be redeemed and saved. You understand? But it requires labor. It requires us to work. A lot of people that come to the congregation don't want to put work in, don't want to execute your talent. You don't want that preventing us from getting that kingdom. You understand? If you come here to just heat up the chair, keep a chair for someone else, you preventing progress. You understand? If you in any camp, any congregation too, if you got people that are useless in not executing their talent, you understand? All of you are holding up progress. You are holding up the kingdom from coming. Because everybody should jump in, do what you can do to bring this truth out. All right? Daniel 7, verse 18. Daniel 7 and 18.
Daniel chapter 7, verse 18.
Read.
But the saints of the Most High shall take the
Shall
kingdom.
do what?
Shall take the kingdom.
No, we shall beg for the kingdom.
Shall take the kingdom.
Uh-huh.
And possess the kingdom forever, even forever
Right.
and ever.
So the saints are the Israelites. Okay, Psalm 148, verse 14. All right? So we are the saints. You understand? But the saints shall take the kingdom. They're not going to beg for it. You understand? We're going to put our hands on the kingdom and take it. We're going to take over in every aspect. Music, art, poetry, teaching, you know, doctrine. And that's what you start seeing happening. The Christian churches, they're scared. You understand? That guy said them Hebrews are everywhere. You know, the churches, you know, there's a church, he said, the guy said, there's a church in Texas that just give their key to one of the Hebrew camp. You understand? Yeah, there's a church in Texas. The pastor said, you can have it. Can have the whole church. The guy said, they're taking over all our church. He's like, we're not talking about men that are just, you know, street pastors. We're talking about men that go to our seminaries and universities. They're giving their keys to Hebrews. Okay.
That's the sign of the victory.
Right, that's victory, man. There's another pastor in Florida that converted and left the church with half of the members. He's like, very intelligent brother. I can understand how he fall for it. As the brother say, once I put that word to your man, you can really rest in peace. You understand? Karatas.
But on your mind.
You can really rest in peace once that word is in your mind, man. That's what it is. They get real pissed, you understand, from the lies of Christianity. All right, so the Bible says the saints shall take the kingdom. We ain't going to beg for it. You understand? We ain't going to sit there and wait for it. We take the kingdom. Take action. And I'm going to tell you something. We're not going to... do we feel like Israel? Do we feel like we're ready to take any kingdom right now? We're not ready. You understand? We're not ready yet. So if 2019 come and Mashiach could come, believe me, probably 3 Hebrews get saved. You understand? Yeah, because I'm gonna tell you, the level we wanna go hard on the truth. We can admit it. We're not going as hard as we can. You understand? We're not executing our talent the way we should be executing it. We are very talented people, but guess what? We are very slackful people too. Man, get me Acts 1 verse 6. So on that, you know, on this thing, man, we need to get some things together before that coming, man, before that kingdom. Right? Get me Acts 1 and 6.
Acts 1 verse 6. Says, when they therefore were come together, they asked of him, saying, will thou at this time restore again the kingdom to Israel?
Right. They asked him, because remember, the kingdom that's coming is the kingdom of Israel. You understand? Our kingdom. He says, will you, at this time, are you here to restore the kingdom? Read.
Verse 7. And he said unto them, it is not for you to know the times or the seasons which the Father had put in his own power.
It's not for you to know. You understand? It's not for you to know. So no matter what men calculation make, it's not accurate because it's not for you to know. You understand? It's not for you to know. The Most High don't give no man that understanding yet on when the time comes. Yeah, on Egypt, it was already prophesied for 100 years. But this captivity, right, the Most High didn't give no man no time. So when a man tell you it's 2019, forget that. You understand? So don't believe in that. Don't fall for it. Or get me my last verse, Hosea 5 and 15. That's what you just called. You understand? So we got work to do. The Bible says labor, be in pain, work. You understand? Those that can learn new skill, learn new skill. Those that already have skills, execute them. If you're a nurse, what can I do to profit my people and push this through? If you're a policeman, you understand, how can I actually bring the knowledge I learned from the academy to help train my people in certain skills? If I know karate, how can I teach my people that same knowledge? If I know music, how can I pass that around? You understand? Whatever skill you have, how can you push that skill on your brother and your people? You understand? And let the people rise again to the skills, to the understanding. Can you teach the people, man? You understand? What can you do? Can you give advice? Advise the younger. You understand? Do what you gotta do. Work. Be in pain. Read.
Hosea 5 verse 15.
Read.
I will go and return to my place till they acknowledge their offense.
That's the Most High. The Most High said, I'll go and return to my place. Till we say, yeah, we've done wrong. Read.
And seek my face. In their affliction, they will seek me early.
Right. So that's when he says till, that's conditional. You understand? The only thing that's stopping the kingdom is us till we acknowledge.
Until you do that, there is no kingdom coming.
You understand? So don't sit there and waiting for 2019 because it's until we truly repent.
And then those people breaking out this doctrine, man, and eventually the unstable one, once they hear, when they see 2019 pass and nothing happened, they'll say, man, I don't believe in God. God doesn't exist. You don't exist because you don't have no knowledge.
Right, you have no understanding, man.
You have no understanding.
You don't read for yourself. Because some Hebrews come in the truth, they're still like Christians, man. Whatever they heard was truth, they're taking.
You're like a dead in vacations.
You understand? So the Bible says till we acknowledge our wickedness, man, then we're going to be out of there. But until then, sit tight. Enjoy the ride of America.
Right.
You understand? Which is a bad ride, really, but it is what it is. We got to repent, come back to the Most High, and keep His law. Con?